This is Emmanuel live at the Roots Picnic, and I'm here with an amazing organization. I just met my man Gary over here. We're going to do a little interview and learn more about this organization and what they represent for the students here in Philadelphia. What's up?
My name is Garry Mills. I'm the founder of Shoot Basketball Not People, as well as the National Executive Director. And our mission is to use basketball as a vehicle to change and save lives. We focus on kids 8 to 16. We do yoga, meditation, and player development for all children in the inner city. We feel like taking more of a holistic approach is going to help our student athletes, especially on the road to college.
Word, that is amazing, man. So, how did you get involved in this? You know, what made you start this?
I mean, honestly, it wasn't even supposed to be an organization.
Word.
It was just started as a T-shirt.
Word.
Unofficially 2010, officially 2013 as a 501. Since then, we've impacted 2,500 kids between Philadelphia, Columbus, Ohio, St. Thomas, Puerto Rico, and Akron, Ohio.
Word. So if a student was watching this now, how could they get in contact with y'all? How can parents get more enrolled with this program?
They can log on to our website, join SBNP.org. Our program is free, so for any students that's looking to get involved in it, it's at Germantown Friends every Sunday from 12 to 2.
Word. So, I mean, tell us a little bit more about yourself. Did you go to school for this? Like, how'd you even get wrapped up into all of this?
Well, I played ball my whole career here in Philadelphia.
Okay.
Graduating out of high school, I was one of the top 5 players coming out of the state and the city. So now we're transitioning into basketball now. So high school, going to Virginia State was a huge transition, as you already know. Coming out of the inner city as an inner city athlete, going to a down south school, primarily HBCU, Virginia State, is where I'm alum at. But it took me about a year to really get acclimated to the system, man, coming out of high school to college.
Word. Okay, so I was going to hit you with the quick fire questions. So we just going to jump right into it. That's perfect. 100%. So all right. Wait, before I get to the quick fire questions, just talk more about mental health in students right now. For the parent out there that's watching this that may not understand the depths of what's going on, because the current generation that we in right now, it's a lot of stuff attacking the mental.
Absolutely.
Could you just speak to alleviate some of the concerns of parents when it comes to that, and maybe drop a gem or two on what they could do to guide your students in this direction?
I mean, so that's funny that you asked that, because our yoga program, we focus on something called the story flow with our yoga director, Yogi Ken. And what we did is we had a book called The Ancient Generation, which focuses on the negative impacts of social media and the internet. And we built out our yoga and meditation sessions around those specific issues around mental health and social media bullying.
Word. So that social media bullying is a big thing. Obviously, this is going to be shown on social media. Could you speak to the student out there who's like, I don't care what he's talking about, I'm still going to be on social media. Maybe there's some gems you can give them, just things to be careful about and things to consider when they're using the platform.
I mean, honestly, I could tell you from an athlete standpoint, that's the number one thing that these college coaches are looking at. They're looking at your social media first, your body language and game second, and then when it comes down to your character is massive. If you don't look the guy in his face, shake his hand when he's trying to offer you in college. There's a lot of factors that go into that, but that's the main things from college coaches that we always hear from inner city kids.
Wow. So let's get into it. I'm gonna ask you some quick fire questions.
Absolutely.
All right. First question is, what school did you go to?
Virginia State, HBCU all day.
Word. Okay, we're gonna talk about these HBCUs. This is perfect. What was your major?
My major was communications.
Communications. Okay. All right. So from communications to starting your own nonprofit, did you see did you see this happening?
No. I'll be honest with you. Like I told you, I was just a T-shirt, and I just started promoting it, selling out of the trunk. It's kind of spiraled. Last year, we were featured by the Eagles and the Sixers as the only nonprofit in Philly. Selected by 2, went to the Super Bowl with the Eagles, so that gave us a lot of visibility. And this is our second year at the Roots Picnic. Impressions-wise, I mean, we've already generated like 250,000 impressions since yesterday.
That's amazing. It's awesome work, man. Yeah. All right, so I asked you what school you went to. What was your major? Okay, you went to an HBCU. Yep. Out of all the schools in the world you could have gone to, why you choose an HBCU and why are HBCUs important?
Man, I love that question. My grandfather actually took me on a college tour.
Okay.
And we went to every HBCU from Philadelphia down to Virginia.
Sure.
Didn't know nothing about Virginia State, getting recruited. Got on my radar, loved the campus, and this was around the time, I'm showing my age, but when College Hill BET was down there, that drove me crazy. And that's where my decision came in. And I want to, again, show my young people, like, I'm going to a black school. Nothing wrong with other institutions, but HBCUs are suffering right now, need funding, so this is why I really want to push the narrative and actually the mission for HBCUs.
Right, that is amazing, man. Sorry. Last couple of quick fire questions. What was your favorite college memory?
Oh, man. Oh, Black College Weekend at Kings of Maine.
Word.
Yes.
Okay,
Imagine basically every black college on the East Coast coming into a amusement park for one day.
That sounds bananas.
Yeah, it was nuts. Yeah, it was nuts.
All right, last question where we close it out. If you could say one thing to your high school self, what would that be?
Less excuses, more adjustments, and that's the tagline I use for this nonprofit.
Sheesh. Less excuses, more adjustments. What have you enjoyed so far about being a part of this cause activation?
Honestly,
here at the Roots Picnic?
It's my people.
Okay.
And for my black people, I love seeing my black people in a different light, not characterized or stereotyped as like hooligans or we can't control ourselves in big environments. So more than the love thing that the Roots Picnic brings, being from Philadelphia is just, man, concrete jungle, man. You can make it out of the trenches. I really believe you make it out of Philly, you can make it anywhere.
Word. If you can make it in Philly, you can make it anywhere. That's it. Perfect, man. Thank you. I appreciate you.